Hey everyone, Coach Jamie here. We're going to be doing warm-up number 1, and this is going to be in phase 4 of the warm-ups. So when you start your warm-up, use this video as reference, but once you know what exercise you're doing, pause the video and then refer back to the warm-up sheet, whether that's on Team Builder or something that's handed to you for the sets and the reps. We'll talk about the sets and the reps, but make sure that you follow along with what you're actually supposed to be doing. This video is going to be a little bit quicker than what an actual warm-up would take you. All right, so the first exercise is going to be a squat jump variation. So different variations that you can do. All right, we're kind of moving our feet into a squat position and out. So this would be a normal kind of squat jump, and we'll do 15 seconds of whichever one we want. We could also switch it up, so we could do a split jump. So I could go out in front, bring the feet back together. That would be another option, but the point is that we're keeping our feet relatively base position after each time that we do it. All right, so it's 15 seconds there. The second one is gonna be a 2-leg line hop variation. So with this one, you're gonna keep your feet together and you can go forward, backward. We can go side to side. We can go diagonal, so we go up, back down to the side. We can do it square, or we can do triangle. So really many different options you can do, and that's gonna be for 10 seconds. The next one is a squat hold with an alternating spider lunge. So we'll start out in a squat position, feet shoulder width apart. We're gonna have our hands down on the ground, and then from here, we're gonna bring one foot back, and then we're into a spider lunge. We're gonna hold that position for 5 seconds, and then we're gonna bring the foot back together, and then we go back with the other side. So we're getting some hip mobility with this one. I'll do it from the side. So we're starting out in our squat position. Try and get those hands on the ground. One leg goes back, hold it there for 5 seconds, bring it back, alternating to the other side. And then bring it back. All right, for the sets and reps of that one, we're gonna do 2 on each side, and we're gonna hold for 5 seconds in that spider lunge position. Next one, 1 leg, straight leg, glute bridge hold. So we're gonna have one foot dug in on the ground, the other leg's gonna be raised up, both hands are at the side, and we're gonna bridge up, hold it right here for 10 seconds. All right, so we're activating our glutes, activating our hamstrings. Once we get 10 seconds, we switch and go to the other side. Again, slight bend in the knee. It shouldn't be super straight, but again, focus on those hamstrings. Next one is a cat camel. So we're gonna be in all fours position. We're gonna arch our back, kind of get a good mobility, arching our back, and then press our back up. Okay, so the cat part. So camel down, cat push all the way up, try and get the center of your back as high as you can. And for that one, we're gonna do 5 reps. Next one is a dynamic bird dog, and we're gonna do this stable. So I'm gonna have both hands again right under my shoulders. I'm gonna extend like I normally would in a bird dog, thumb pointed up, toe pointed down, and then I'm gonna try and bring my elbow and my knee together and extend it back out. I'm gonna work all on one side. After I get all on one side, then I switch it to the other side, 5 reps on each side of that one. Next one, half kneeling adductor with a hand walkout. So we're gonna have one knee down, other leg is gonna be out to the side, toes pointed forward, foot is gonna be flat, both hands out in front. We're gonna walk it out. Okay, so we're getting a stretch in our hip, and then push the hands back in. I'll give you the side angle. As you walk your hands out, you're gonna get a little bit more stretch in the front part of your hip, and then as you push back in, push the hips back, sink back, and then get a little bit more in your adductor and your groin. 5 reps on each side of that one. Next one is a 1-leg RDL with a 2-arm forward reach. And again, we're gonna do this one stable, so do all your reps on one side, then go to the other side. Slight bend in that knee, that's gonna stay planted. Leg goes back, toe stays pointing down, both hands reach out in front, and then bring it back to center. We'll do 5 reps, keeping a nice tight back, straight line from my heel all the way to my hands. Once I get 5 on one side, then I switch and I go to the other side. Next one, knee hug to a reverse lunge with an overhead reach. So we're knee hugging up, reverse lunge back, overhead reach. Really reach up as high as you can, and then back into the knee hug. Again, this one's stable, so we're gonna do all the reps on one side, and then we'll do 5 more reps on the other side. All right, keep good balance in your foot as you do that one. The next one and last one for our snap down is gonna be a hamstring scoop. We're just gonna scoot down, try and get our heel, hamstring stretch, and we're alternating this one. And we'll get 5 reps, alternating on each side. Now for the snap downs, you get a choice for the snap down. You don't pick both of them, you pick either a vertical 2-leg snap down variation or a split stance snap down variation. So when we're thinking vertical, 2 legs, the first go that we're gonna do is gonna be down into a 2-leg snap down. So most likely we're gonna snap it down to 2 legs. From there we have a couple different options. We can do a vertical jump up, back into a landing. We can snap it down and we can do a tuck jump, so we can tuck our knees, stick the landing. Other options that we have are a double vertical jump or a double tuck jump. Biggest thing with that is just making sure that each one has really good intent. So if we do the double, we're jumping up high each time and then sticking the landing, okay? If you're gonna do the 2-leg vertical, get about 2 to 3 reps in with whichever one you do. The other option is the split stance snap down variation. So if we're gonna do a split stance snap down, again, we'll start up on our toes. On the go, we would snap it down into a split stance, okay? So one of my feet slides back, and I'm kind of doing a little bit of a lunge as I kind of pull myself into that lunge position, okay? From the side, watch my feet where they're gonna be positioned. On the go, I snap down. This is just a standard kind of snap down into a split stance. Now we can take it one step further, depending on what you're doing with your team or what variation that we've been doing. You can make it a little bit more difficult and add in a jump. So if we're gonna do a split jump, we can snap it down, we can jump, bring it back down. Try and get 2 to 3 reps on each side with that one. It could be a alternating jump, it can be just a stable jump, it could be a double jump, all right? So really kind of pick which one that you wanna do with that one. And that's warm-up number 1.